So later this month, Evil Dead turns 40 years old. That is crazy. And anyone that's been watching my videos for at least the last couple months, you've heard me say probably countless times how much I love the Evil Dead franchise. Number two is my favorite out of the original three, but I still love the first one. It's what got me into horror. I was instantly hooked once I saw the franchise, and I did not think I was ever going to be able to see this movie on the big screen. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And if this is not your first time here, well then welcome back. So I love the Evil Dead movies. I watched Army of Darkness first when I was probably around like 11, and then probably within the next year, I was able to watch Evil Dead 1 and 2. So, you know, my parents kind of eased me into that franchise because Army of Darkness is drastically different than the first two. But the first Evil Dead movie, the first and second and third Evil Dead movie, they all have different tones. And the first one is just a straight up gritty, low budget horror movie, but that's what they had to work with. They had no choice. That's what they had to do. They didn't really have a lot of money. They were running out of money. It took 2 years to finish the film. The Evil Dead 2, they incorporate a little bit more comedy in it. And then Evil Dead 3 is even more slapstick comedy, but you know, it works. Each film is drastically different. So for this first film, a straight up gory, bloody good time, I got to check it out, and I was actually really happy. At first I was worried, but then I was really happy because I sat down next to a family when I saw this movie, and you know, I could quote the movie. I've seen it a million times. I'm not worried about like missing out on lines or anything like that. But there was a kid, he's probably around 12, so probably around the same age that I saw the movie. He was around 12 years old, but before the movie was started going, he was asking his dad like a million questions about the movie. And I was kind of worried, like, okay, like, is he going to keep doing that throughout the movie? Like, just constantly asking questions about the movie. And once the movie started, like, the kid was completely quiet. He was entranced in the movie. He loved the movie. And that was just so awesome to sit next to someone that was around the same age I was when I saw this movie, and to see them fall in love with it like I did. It was great. It really was. Now the movie itself, this video, if I really wanted to, this could be over an hour video of me just talking about the movie, but I'm going to try and keep it relatively short. So you have to go into the movie knowing ahead of time like what you're in for. If you think you're going to go in there looking for inequality next to a Nightmare on Elm Street movie or Scream movie or anything like that, like, you're just not going to get that quality. That's not what this movie is. This movie was made by 20-somethings who had no money, but they had a vision and a passion. If you can get past all the low budget stuff of, you can see there's a specific scene in the beginning of the movie when the cellar pops open, you can see someone kick that door open. If you can get past that, you can get past the wires, if you can get past the lights that you see them shooting with, if you can get past all that, it's such a great movie. It really is a cult classic. And this movie has been able to shape my love of film and kind of help get me into why I love movies. So in this movie, we see Bruce Campbell, and we got his sister, his girlfriend, his friend, and his friend's girlfriend. They all go to a cabin, and it's a pretty simple plot. They go to a cabin, and they gotta battle the dead. They open the Necronomicon. They play the tape that awakens this evil spirit, and that's your movie. Go. Bam. It's a pretty simple plot, and it works. We've seen a lot of movies copy this same plot, some good, some bad. Being able to watch one of my favorite movies of all time on the big screen for the first time was just such a blast, and it's something I'm not going to ever forget. So if they do this again for Evil Dead 2, I will wet my pants, because that is my favorite out of all three of them. But you know, it was a one night only event. I'm glad I got to do it. I was actually kind of worried I wasn't going to be able to make it, but I did make it. And by the time this video is coming out, the one night event thing, it's already come and go. But you know what? If you're able to sit down and watch this movie this Halloween season, even if you've seen it before, that's my recommendation, just to check it out again. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. What is your favorite Evil Dead movie out of the whole franchise? Even the remake, you can include that too if that's your favorite. But until next time, groovy.
Schauer schnitt. Der Röckslopp bunset.